Hey everyone, happy Sunday live. I gotta fix the lighting here. It's very blue for the first time ever. All three lights back here decided to turn blue, so that's a plus. Let's do a little bit greener. Uh, guys, because unfortunately tomorrow I will not be able to live stream. This may be for the next couple weeks coming up. It could be for a very long time. Now I wanted to put this announcement out there through a live stream just to talk to you guys from computer to computer or device to device that I will not be available for live streams. Pretty much, I don't know. I don't know when the next Monday live will be because of work, and it's just how it is right now. I'm going to be traveling again, so just want to let you guys know live streams are probably not going to be happening for a while. So I might do some weekend live streams here and there, but please give me your thoughts, guys. It's going to be a rough adjustment again, but duty calls. I've got to work. Just like everyone else. I got to keep my house afloat, keep my livelihood going. So unfortunately, they decided this week to do the hotel exchange, which I thought would happen after Christmas, and a lot of the guys thought it was going to happen after Christmas because I've been able to drive back and forth to home and everything at the old headquarters, and we were working outside Lancaster, so I was able to go back and forth Lancaster to my house every day, but because of the passer to the job site or whatnot, and we're moving our headquarters further northeast away from where I live. So just want to let you guys know there will be no more Monday lives unless I'm home. I'm not going to travel back and forth just for the live stream. It's just way too much. It's over a certain amount of miles that, in my opinion, it financially makes sense to just stay at the headquarters hotel for work. So Monday lives will be shunted for a while. Now, if I can get back to doing some like hotel live stream stuff, that would be great. But honestly, right now, it's not going to happen. I most likely will have a roommate for work, which it is what it is. I don't agree with it, but it's just how things are. Now, before, I know a lot of you guys are probably saying, you did live streams before while you were working on the road. Yes, but my roommate would go home. They lived up towards where we were working, so I had the room to myself. But this time around, I most likely will have a roommate. Now, if I don't have a roommate, which is probably, I don't know, we'll be optimistic. But if I do not have a roommate, yes, I'll do live streams from my room like we did last winter time. But it's going to be an interesting winter. So just want to let you guys know ahead of time and everything. I do apologize. I wanted to start the, what do you call it? I wanted to get the live stream going at 8, but unfortunately I had, I had some stuff to do, and also I have a gremlin in the system up here. I've got something shorting out, and it's drawing a ton of amps, so I was trying to get it working here. Let's see. There we go. I don't understand these comments and stuff coming in. So, but anyways, we don't need that crap in this live stream. But anyways, guys, I do appreciate your love and support. And I like I said, I'll do as much content as I can this Christmas. I've already filmed 2 Christmas layouts. We have how many more layouts to film this December? So on weekends or on the way home from work, I will be filming layouts. So that's my biggest plan this Christmas. I had a whole idea to do some Christmas cars. I need to do a review on my ES44 that I picked up. So we will probably do that this coming weekend when I'm home, because we're going to have this nice long weekend. So maybe like on Thanksgiving or no, Wednesday night. I'll be home early Wednesday. Maybe I'll put that review up. That'd be a lot of fun. Great Northern, how's it going? What do you do for work? I work on the railroad. So duty calls, right? So, but yeah, I do work for the railroad. I love my job. It's a good job. It's a great job if you can get in the door. It took me two years almost 2.5 years to get in the door to the railroad, but it's a good job, and it's just a little bit of sacrifice. But they do pay well, I will say, but you do sacrifice a little bit of time here and there. Now there are gangs. Here's the thing too. I'm not trying to talk bad about the railroad. I love my job. There are gangs closer to where I live. That would be like in Baltimore and things like that. But the thing is, when you go to like a division gang, you take a substantial cut in pay just because of the type of work that you do. You actually you do a lot of work in division. I'm not throwing those guys any slack here. I remember being in division when I first started. They busted their hump. They're out all day. They do a split schedule now too. I'm not too familiar with that, but they'll do like a Sunday through Wednesday. Then I'm in a Monday through Thursday group or gang. But I could take a job at a division headquarters, but I just won't make as much. And right now, every penny counts. Things in the world are expensive. Toys are expensive up here, but more importantly, just trying to live a little bit more comfortable. I'll make some sacrifices, and the wife understands. She totally gets it. So everything's cool. So it's no worries. Get some comments in here, guys. Henry, Henry retract his message. What's up, Timothy? Hey, you'll be here. Hey, thank you so much, Timothy. That means a lot. But also, it's a great job, like fantastic job. Every penny counts. Yes. Oh yeah, it does. Oh yeah, holiday hours. What's up, Dr. Death? How's it going? We're gonna be running some trains a little bit later. What's up, Rick? How's it going? Yes, I'm in maintenance away, so not transportation, none of that stuff for conductor. I work in maintenance, but I love it. Honestly, we do well. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, maintenance away," it's like construction. We do a lot of things, and it's actually a lot of fun, a lot of problem solving, lots of tools, and all that good stuff. So it is pretty cool. Let me see what's up with this track really quick. I have a major short happening, which is making this thing go crazy. Before I even put any trains on here. Okay, so this. Hey, Rosco. Hey, Rosco, thank you so much, man. That really means a lot. I do appreciate it. You're also a good buddy of ours. We are so guys, yeah, I do appreciate that, man. So we'll be doing a Christmas video under the tree. Rosco actually gifted us a boat, a Christmas boat at one of the train shows, and it's been sitting on our steps ever since the show because I'm like, we got to get the boat under the Christmas tree. So we'll be doing a video on that. We're setting up. Okay, here's the cool thing, right? So I don't know if this is the engine that's the problem child, even though it's a PS3. I got a PS2 that's giving me some problems too. Let me get this over. There we go. But yeah, I really do appreciate that, guys. We'll miss you. Understand. Do what you have to do. Yeah, I might do a live stream from my car. I know it's kind of sketchy, but maybe we can go out to like a railroad or something, or sit at a platform for a little bit. And I don't know. I know there's a train station up where I'm going. I just don't want to like sketch anyone out. We could do that this week. Probably not. This is a really like screwy train week or work week because it's the best way I can explain. We have the holiday, so I basically work tomorrow, Tuesday, off Thursday. We're definitely pushing content out this weekend, but overall, it's going to be an interesting, interesting pace of events. See what other comments we got. But yeah, so this weekend I was trying to backtrack here. Got so much going on. Totally my mind's in a disarray. So this weekend we'll be setting up our Christmas stuff, and she actually wanted to set up earlier, but I was like, we got to wait for Thanksgiving. At least give me give me Thanksgiving. All right. So we'll be setting up our tree, the outdoor lights, and also the trains under the tree. So this weekend we'll be featuring the basic trains I run under my tree, why I run those trains. I will probably run some pre and post war under the Christmas tree. So I'll do a video about that. If you guys are interested, we'll be running definitely my conventional Polar Express. I know a lot of you guys out there are unboxing your legacy Polar Expresses. I did not buy one. I just for an engine. I've already spoken my piece. It's a cool item. I love the movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and probably between 1, 2, and 3, like in that range of favorite Christmas movie of all time. But for paying $1,600 for an engine, I'm only going to run 2 months out of the year. If you want to stretch it, a month and a half out of the year. It's pretty steep. So I have the conventional Polar Express, and it works great. It's got a little air whistle that barely works. It's still a fun set. I got 4 cars for it. It's awesome. 6 days a week. Wow. Diamonds and Rust, what's up? I work 70 hours every week, but I'm home Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yeah, I understand that. I've been working. God, so I do 4 12 and a halves. So what, 64 hours. And then they usually give us Fridays for overtime. So another 10 hours. So around 70. My average week's about 70 plus hours. So working those Fridays really helps out. Trust me, it's all overtime. But they do give us some time here and there. But that's been our schedule. So work 12 and a half hour days, get back. My new schedule too, guys, I plan on working on my health. My health has not been where I want to be at 30 years old. I want to be a lot thinner, especially, but I will be working on that while living away from home. I actually looked up a gym. There's a gym 10 minutes from my hotel, so I'm ready. I got my gym stuff packed. I used to be a gym rat, guys, before I got married. But the just coming home late, not feeling like going back out, all that stuff. It's 50 hours. Well, they also give us, there's extra. It's been, last week I worked, like I said, my mind's totally fried right now. I do apologize, guys. Last week we worked, well, they worked all weekend. So whatever that is, so 30, so that's 80 if you want to tally it by the 50 hour times 12 and a half or whatever. So I didn't do that because I really wanted to come home because I thought this would all be happening, like losing my time at home for work. So I stayed home last weekend, but some guys in my group, my gang, worked all weekend last weekend. They offered us overtime this past weekend or this weekend. I said no, I'm not doing it because I really cherish. You got to cherish your time at home with family. I know you hear the cliche saying money isn't everything. We're for some trips. It is a stress. I will say. Like I said, my mind is all over the place right now. I've got a lot going on. I've always sucked at math too. So there you go. Just had a commercial in there. Yeah, YouTube's been putting them in live streams. Don't blame me. I need to lose some weight as well, especially. Yeah, I my health has declined just because of eating junk and sitting up here all day and not doing anything. I have a very physical job, but there is some like things I could eat that are way better. It's just been a decline over time. But living at the hotel, I'll be honest with you, it is boring. There's nothing to do except go to the gym and play on your phone, Netflix, or YouTube. So what I plan on right out of the hotel, go right to the gym. Like get my gear on, grab water bottle or whatever eat some very small protein bar, and then go right to the gym. That is my goal every day I'm at work, except when I'm coming home. So like Thursdays after work, I'm going straight home and let my rest days be the weekend. But honestly, Monday through what Wednesday, and then have maybe a day on the weekends to go to the gym. So that it'll be awesome. The hot tub. I wish. Yeah, we work a lot. Like during our overtime weeks, we're offered a lot. But like I said, I opted out of last weekend. It was just I told them I do Friday. I worked Friday, but some guys work Saturday and Sunday. Uh, they're also trying to finish up a project, so there is a gang that worked all last weekend, or this. I mean, like this weekend. So they're actually working. It's 8:30 right now ish. Let's call it 8:30. There's a gang right now reporting to work, which is crazy, to finish up a project. So I'm not in that gang. They had a very long weekend, I'm sure, trying to finish up stuff. But I've heard this week too, it's gonna be nice and warm out, or warmer than last week. Thursday we got hit by, it wasn't like freezing rain, but it was like that hypothermic rain, as I call it. It's like 40 something degrees and it's raining and it's like very windy. So we got hit with that last week. That was not like unbearable, but it was uncomfortable to sit there and do stuff outside. But we do work a lot outside. Everything, I'd say 99% of my job's outside. And then when you're taking breaks, you can sit like in a bus or whatever. Yeah, we have gangs at work, day and night. I was in a night gang. If you guys, some of my, what, like early listeners to the channel, I was in a night. Was it last year? Um, no, I was in. No, I was in a production gang, a different production gang. But no, not this spring, but the spring before, I was in a night gang. So from like, what was it, February or March into April, I was in a night gang, and there were some very cold nights. I will say there was one night I remember the temperature just sunk, like it just kept on going down, just sank down into the 30s, and I'm out there just in a hoodie and jeans. I'm like shivering on the watch, and then they took me off the watch to go do some other stuff. So I warmed up a little bit, swinging tools. The heat's in the tools, as they say. So I had to walk the track, and that was a good night. I mean, it was just freezing cold. But diamonds. So I haven't seen a decent snowfall yet, but our locomotives have. I know they have plows on the front, but I know sometimes track inspectors will come out to check switches. They also have switch heater maintainers that are part of CNS. They'll test the switches, heater capabilities, but it's I haven't seen like a big enough snow yet, which I really don't want to see because it's hard enough getting to work sometimes. But we had about 6 inches of snow last year. I think the trains just ran that just have the plow on the front. It's not like we're like these rotary plows and stuff. I don't know if we have one of those or not. Like a jet plow, I don't that will actually melt the snow and switch points or crossovers and stuff. I think CSX had one in Wide World of Trains. This video that he did had a jet. It's pretty cool. David's right. I agree with that. Rather working 30 in snow and then 40 in light rain. That rain, it's so dangerous. If that rain soaks your clothes, you get into like a hypothermic shock. Like your body really starts to try to produce heat. You end up getting colder. It's just a weird cycle. I've been in that situation on the railroad maybe 4 or 5 times. It's just a really uncomfortable day. The best thing to do is just bring an extra like overshirt or a hoodie. So once you get on the bus or whatever, like if I'm on the watch or something, watching for trains, protection or whatever, the best thing to do is change a shirt or bring a dry hoodie. So some days like that, I'll bring like an extra sweatshirt or something. Keystone Corridor. Worst cold rain was on a motorcycle. Yeah, or on the back of a track car, on a cart in the rain. That's not fun either. Be patiently waiting. Hey, I do appreciate that. Rotary plow on the Donner Pass. Oh, that's so cool. Got to complete the set of 027 cars. That's cool. Um, Winter in 10 years. We had a decent snow when we first moved in, 4 years ago, and that was kind of freaky because this is an old house, and it's pretty crazy. You guys wear spikes? What? No, there's spikes everywhere, all over the railroad. But do not trespass to grab a spike, especially on the electrified territory. It's not worth getting in that situation. Trains go very fast, and there's been times, guys, like trains will creep up on me. I'm always at a safe distance from the track, but I was on the watch one day, and it did snow a little bit, and that snow dampens the wood ties that are still left out there, and it freaked me out. It was a SEPTA train. I remember seeing that, and it was a cold, very cold. We got about 4 or 5 inches of snow. I was away for work when it happened. That was freaky. I'll be honest with you. That train scared the crap out of me. 20 inches of snow a couple weeks ago. Wow. Yeah, I'm hoping this week is a nice clear week. I heard there's some like snow flurries possible, but not exactly sure. Let me check these trains here, guys. So, because I can't stream too long, I actually have to wake up extremely early and drive out to my headquarters in the AM. But let's see what's going on. So right now, if I put power on my track, I'm drawing. What was that? We're drawing 0.2 amps. Okay, so that's from the caboose light. Yes. All right, let me see what we got. Let me roll this train up. Okay, still 0.2. So let me try this diesel again. This train worked perfectly fine last time I ran it. It is a Proto 2 board, but it's a 3-volt, so I don't know why it's giving me problems. Unless the battery is has fried the locomotive, which would really, really suck. This is a BL2, which would mean it needs an upgrade if it's fried, which really, really puts a damper on things. But this thing's, yeah. So it's like, I've never had this before. It wants to run conventionally after you push it. So strange. Yeah. In all honesty, it could be the battery. So we're just not going to run it. It could be the battery. It could be. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have time to mess with it. But if it is the battery may have fried the board. So that's awesome. All right, so we're gonna run this beauty right here with the dummy unit BL2. So we'll just run that instead. I do apologize, guys. It's like I was not really planning on doing a live stream today. So it's all good. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, so we're going to have a bunch of other layout videos for the channel for Christmas time. What's up, Brian Rock? Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hi to everybody. So basically, there's really quick before we start running stuff. Um, get you guys over here. Whoops. So there are potentially 3 to 5 other layouts I'd like to film. So one's in Hanover, Pennsylvania. It's a fire museum that's doing a train layout. So that's one. We've got the York model miniature engineer or miniatures. I forgot what it's called. It's an HO layout in York. I think it's called like the Miniature Railroad Club of York. I think that's it. So those I did not film the Hanover, filmed the HO Club. There's a new train layout at the fire station. We're going to film that. There's also another one at the old Martin State Airport in Maryland that my parents told me about. They said it was really nice. That's another one right there. We also have, there was another one that was, I think it's in Sparks, Maryland. So there's a couple we have left. The thing is, I have to film one every weekend or get to filming and posting one every weekend before I run out of time because Christmas is not that far away. It's like, what, 5 weeks away? Something like that, 6 weeks until Christmas, something crazy like that. So I don't want to run out of time because after Christmas layouts are not very interesting anymore. So I like to film all these and then also post my own Christmas setup downstairs, running my Polar Express and some other train cars and such. So we'll see how it goes, but I do appreciate your guys' interest in the Christmas layouts. It is fun to film. It also helps when the wife is there, I call her the button pusher, because she pushes all the buttons on the layout so I can film and stuff, and she has a lot of fun doing that as well. So, all right, so let's get to, I'm going to turn this camera around. I got the cord all wrapped around here. As you can see, the room is still a mess, but it's getting better. I have not worked in here since last week because this weekend I was kind of thrown off guard with work. So anyways, let's fire this locomotive up. So here we go. Let's get some power going first. Let's see. Nope. Try to find the engine again. Cats are doing pretty good. Their routines with it before. There's nothing I can do. It's like I have to leave. She'll be home to take care of them. So there we go. More Conroe stuff. That's cool. There we go. It helps when all the wheels are on the track. Yes, so my WITO should be here for one of my buddy shops really soon. Yeah, I did order the WITU. Hey, what's up, Timmy? How's it going? Oh, man. know that guy. Football. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Let's get you guys over here. Old time radios, Steam. Oh, man. I appreciate that you're here, man. It means a lot. I'm probably gonna actually take this diesel off of here. Let's run. I want to run a steam engine for a little bit. I'm probably gonna, unfortunately, stop the stream like right around 9, just because I have to wake up extremely early tomorrow. I'm gonna travel to work tomorrow morning. So, unfortunately, so this engine works. That's a plus. That's a good thing. But the other one does not. All right. So I could run my. Yeah, let's run the Western Maryland. Hey, Brian Rock, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a good night. We'll run a Western Maryland steam engine. It's only fair if I can get it. It's all the way back in the corner. You know what? We'll run the Mikado. I'll run the El Mikado. Oh. The McAdoo. All right, I'm going to set it over here on the other side of the layout. All right. All right, we're going to change up the caboose. Oops. And for any scale heads watching, this consist does not match the time period of the engine at all, but we're just gonna have some fun. All right, let's see. Whoops, there you are. Hey, thank you so much. Smoke fluid. I haven't added any yet. We'll probably just run some cinders. We'll see. Let's find our engine here. There we go. Probably cinders or cinders. Cinders works. We'll do that. There we go. Nope. All right, I think what's in there right now is a mix between Magic Mint and Cinders. We'll definitely add some more Cinders. Oops. Hey, Rab Streams, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Hey, Trey, man, thank you so much. Have a great night. I know there's a crossing sound here. So let's see it. Let's see. Hey, Radar, thank you so much. I totally forgot about Thanksgiving. And I do wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving as well. Be safe out there. And if you're driving, please be careful. It is a crazy world out there. It is nuts out there right now driving around. We were out yesterday. Like, holy crap. There was just the amount of people and just people just not caring about except what they're there for and stuff is just people pushing out of the way, and it was a nightmare. So please be careful out there. Be kind to one another. You know, love one another. It's just makes everyone's lives a lot easier. And just remember, everyone else is going through the same stress and heartache and everything this time of year that you're going through. So remember, you're not alone. We're all going through something. We're all going through it all. And I know that the holidays are rough for some people. And honestly, it hasn't been like the best. I talked about this last week. Like my last couple Christmases were not the best either. So just hang in there. Everything, everything doesn't revolve around Christmas and Thanksgiving. You got a whole lot of time left throughout the year to, enjoy life and do other things too. So just keep that in mind. Water-based paints. I got some from Micro Mark that my buddy sold. I can find one. It's this stuff right here. Is it even out? Yes. It's called Micro Lux. Custom blend. Micro Lux. It's water-based, so if you mess up, you can actually take it off with water. But it does set really nicely. But it's Micro Lux by, you can get it on Micro Mark's website. And it's like weathering paints and stuff that I've been using. So we can get it going through right here. Got all these bottles in the way. It's like, get out of there. There we go. Be working early Thanksgiving. Yeah, I've worked 3 holidays before with the current job. My last job we were off, but there was a couple times they offered like overtime and stuff. And then I remember my first job ever. I worked Christmas Eve. Oh man, I was ticked off. I was so upset and angry. I worked at a Christmas shop, garden shop place, and they just had to be open until like 8 o'clock on Christmas Eve. So it was like absolutely crazy. So they wanted me to be the cashier for the outdoor section of the nursery that they had, garden shop nursery, where they sold most of the Christmas trees. They had like 2 Christmas trees left. And my manager was like, hey, if we sell these 2 trees, you can go inside and get warm. Compared to, their registers inside, they could bring the tag in. It was actually a wind chill day, and we had snow. It was absolutely horrible. And I had to sit out there until they sold those 2 trees. And I remember that. I was just a kid at the time. I was like 18, 19 years old. But I just remember that on Christmas Eve, going to work for like pennies. My first retail job, and I had to wait until someone bought like the 2 last like Merry Christmas peanuts, like peanuts trees, like with the tree of sticks, pretty much. Or you know what? Here we go. Ready? The first tree was like the peanuts. The second tree was like the first tree that the father in A Christmas Story picks up, and the guy's like, "This right here is a tree," and it's like all the needles are on the ground. That's what the trees looked like. And someone actually bought them. One guy was like, I'm desperate. I can't find any trees. I have to buy it. And the other tree, they were like thrilled. It was it's not a 12-foot tree. It was a 8-foot tree. And it was like, looked like someone like dropped it on its side and left it in the back corner of the fence. So if they didn't buy them, I had to sit outside all day until someone sold them. And that job was kind of crazy. I really, I do not miss that job at all. There's reasons why I quit. It was a pretty crappy first job. I enjoyed it, but the amount of work that I did there for the price, on my head for that job, not worth it at all. I actually did a lot more work there than any job I've ever had. Um, like we were lifting statuary pieces. I had to crawl in water gardens, fix pumps and ponds, pull plants and water beds that were like full of bugs, like parasites and stuff. It was nuts. Working in a greenhouse, getting sunburned, like it was a very strenuous job. I usually would jump on a forklift and run the what do you call it, the rock yard, because we used to sell stones and rocks. So I jump on a forklift and reorganize the rock yard all day long. I was pretty good with dealing with customers. I really did enjoy dealing with people, but there were some days we were just swamped um, in the section I worked in. But it is what it is. This is the first job. I learned a lot. Not at all. MTH is, let's see. It smells all right. No runaway trains, no. Let me see if I can. Yeah, this smoke unit's great. I mean, look at this. It's just, yeah. I'm actually going to shut her down right here. Had air bubble in there. All right, so we're almost at 9 o'clock. Usually, guys, I'm not so like, um, I don't know, precise on time here, but tonight I really have to go to bed and wake up extremely early, get all my gear and my clothing and all that, and shove it in the car. Wake up at the crack of dawn tomorrow and drive out to work. So, everyone, I do apologize, but I gotta cut it short here. But like I said earlier in the stream, live streams on Mondays will now be canceled. Not, I hope not indefinitely, but we'll try to come up with something. But there's going to be lots of Christmas content, lots of railroad content coming out. If I can do live streams for where my hotel is, maybe in like my car, just to hang out with you guys, pass some time, it will happen. I promise. But for right now, Monday live streams up here are going to be put on hold. I'm not exactly sure when they'll be, out again, but we'll do our best. So, but work, it's like family always is first, but you have to go to work, unfortunately, and that's very important. So, but anyways, guys, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me on a Sunday night. I'm going to bed. I'm going to rest my everything and get ready for a busy day tomorrow. Traveling about 2 hours to get to work in the morning, and then doing a full. Well, tomorrow is only a 10 and a half hour shift compared to a 12. So we'll see. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for stopping in. Stay tuned for more railroad content. Lots of Christmas videos coming out. If you haven't checked out my last video, please do. It's another Christmas train layout in good old Maryland. So anyways, guys, happy railroading. We'll see you next time. See you guys.